is almost over, which means back to school for those who are in elementary through high school, but also for some of us who are going to college. Like me. Oh, I'm a freshman again. Whoop-de-doo. What do you know? But it's going to be the best freshman year ever. College. Now, speaking of college, I'm not going to give any advice on back to school tips yet for college students. Why? Because I have not experienced college yet. What do you know? So for those who are going into high school or currently in high school, this video is especially for you. And maybe I'll throw in some college stuff in there too. Who knows? So let's get started with the video. Oh, and please excuse the guy behind me. That's my grandfather. He's not important. He's not part of the video. Hi. Welcome to the first episode of Advice with Anita. Now, we all know that it's almost time to go back to school. Now, I'm going into my freshman year of college. This advice video is mainly focusing those who are still in high school, those who are coming to high school, and those who are in junior high, and parents of elementary schoolers. Why is this? Because, well, I haven't experienced. I have not got the experience of college life yet, except for maybe campus tours. But not literally with classes. I never got to experience that yet. So here's my advice to the class of 2013. Class of 2013, high school seniors. Start applying for colleges now, because there are some colleges that have a certain deadline and some that don't have a certain deadline. Some of them you may have to apply before May, as long as it's before May, and sometimes you need to apply by November. I suggest you start applying now if you want to go to college or go to a school. Now, for those who are going to be 18, I don't know if they changed it to women as well, but I do know it definitely had to be men. You need to sign up for in case there's a draft. Sign up for the draft. Or if there's ever a draft, because it's federal law. It's required by law. I don't know if they've changed that for women yet. I know I do not qualify because of my medications, so, but still, just letting you know. Also, when it comes to the SATs, I suggest you take the SATs a second time, because then your scores will improve. Also, there are some schools that are test optional where you just send your transcript. Now, let me tell you, a lot of people will try to put you down saying that your SAT scores are the ones that really count. No. It's your GPA. How do I know this? Experience. Again, when I applied for college. A lot of colleges, they expect you to have above a 2.0. A 2.0 or better. I had above a 2.0. I had a 3.44 in high school when I applied for college. And they only need one transcript. As long as you have the grades, and you know what? I still had above a 2.0, so. I don't mean to brag. I'm not bragging, just so you know. Please don't take it the wrong way. But moving on. But as long as you have the grades, you'll for sure get in. Now, if you're going to a place like Harvard, you definitely do want to have the SAT scores for that. So yeah, another good advice when it comes to applying for college, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend in high school that's going to still be in high school when you're going off to college, it's best, like, once you start to leave for college, to leave them. Let them see other people, and those of you that that have people that are going off to college in your life, let them get to know other people too. Why? Because high school and college does not really work well. Sometimes it does, but I mean, when it comes to relation-wise, it doesn't always work well. I know somebody that has happened to, and they ended up breaking up. But I mean, you have college and you have high school. Two different things. When they're put together as a couple, it's not always working because the person who's in college is more busy than the person in high school. So you're not going to have much time for dating. Now, my suggestion is if you're in high school and you want to date somebody and you still want to date somebody that's at least your age or closer, or somebody that is not like 2 or 3 years younger. Don't date anybody that's that. Why do I say that? Because again, there's that conflict with the college and high school couples. Now, I've never dated my entire life. I'm going to be completely honest. Now, for those who are in college and are dating people who are in college, if you're like in another state, that's fine. But make sure you're not in, like, we'll say, the state of California and the state of Pennsylvania. That's definitely not going to work. Now, West Virginia and Pennsylvania, okay. Ohio and New York, okay. New Jersey and Pennsylvania, okay. California and Texas, no. It is best to be at least like in the region area and date, but never outside of the region. That's just my advice. You don't have to listen to me. That's just advice. That's just really good advice, I think. Moving on. Enough about dating. Everyone else who is in high school, especially freshmen, you do know that this counts. Well, freshmen don't, but continue doing work, okay? Prepare yourself better for the SATs, ACTs, whatever tests you're taking. Better study habits and better homework habits. That's all I can say to you. Freshmen, do your homework. And straighten your attitude if you had a bad attitude in middle school or junior high, whatever you want to call it. Middle schoolers and junior high, / junior high, whatever you guys call it. Start having better homework habits now, because when you get into high school, they do count. And don't get detentions, or whatever you call them in your school, because that can get on your permanent record when you get them in high school. Parents to elementary schoolers, make sure they start doing homework early. Make sure they have everything written in their assignment books and whatever. Make sure that they know all the rules, especially for those who are going into kindergarten. I have a little sibling that's going into kindergarten. I mean, gosh, I feel really elderly. But yeah, that's basically all I have for parents. Now, some parents, they have older kids in elementary school. So if you have any other advice for elementary school parents, either put a comment down below or post a video yourself, you know. That's all I have to say. But, well, no. You know what? Do not put a comment. I made a mistake. Post your own video, not a video response, but post your own video, or if you have a blog, put it on your blog. That's all I can say. That is basically it for my back to school thing. I will have, I'm going to be putting up a news thing once I find some news articles. So, yeah. Okay. Bye, Z's. Bye, Z's.